with the horse judging contest. So we're glad you're here. Before we get started with the formal program, I want to let you guys know that this is being live streamed. And if you have folks at home that you want to text the link to, if you haven't found it on the website or anything, it's called Showbarn Flix, F-L-I-X, Showbarn Flix. And so if you want to text that to folks that are watching from home or check out who our sponsors are in a written format, visual format, we won't be offended if you're on your phone for a little bit. Also want to let you know we have some great silent auction items that have been provided by states all across the country, and that silent auction will end at 9:30. Maybe if you could keep your seats during the head table presentations, that'd be good, but during the awards, because there'll be a lot of getting up and sitting down, if you want to go and take one more look and up your bid on something, all of that money goes to help allay the costs of putting on this wonderful program. So please make yourself at home. At the end, we have an award for the state with the high-selling basket, and Elena, who puts all that together, will give you instructions on how you can pay and pick up your basket. So 9:30 is when the auction closes. We'll pick them up after the conclusion of the whole event. And then finally, last announcement before we get started, Stony Forks Productions is here every year. We appreciate them so much. If you have not had a chance to buy a sweatshirt or t-shirt commemorative of the 50th anniversary of NAILE, then please do that. Earlier this morning, they told me Ohio, Iowa, and New York had pre-purchased shirts that they hadn't picked up. Did they get them all? We're good. Good job, y'all. Okay, so that's about it. I don't have to say too much because we have some very distinguished presenters this morning, so I'm just going to move along, and I'm going to invite Jennifer Reynolds to come up and give us an invocation.
Good morning. We did it. You did it. We made it through. We've made it through yet another national event at this wonderful facility in the wonderful state of Kentucky that is so special to all of us that hold the horse close to our hearts. And at this time of year, in this season of Thanksgiving, it is good for us to take a moment and to reflect with grateful hearts. So if you all just would quiet your hearts for a moment as we do that. We are thankful for those who have given of their time to make these contests possible, the committees, the administration at this facility, the coaches. We are thankful for those that have taken on this task to teach the youth that are involved. From their county to the state and here at the national level, the hours devoted so that others may compete and learn by doing are never wasted and always appreciated. We are so thankful for the financial sponsors who realize that they are investing in the future when they support our events. We are thankful for our competitors who have worked so hard to master their specific disciplines and have traveled far to showcase their talents. The lessons learned, the connections made, will last for a lifetime. And not least of all, we are thankful for the horse. No one single creature can inspire such creativity, such passion, and such sense of community among those that love them. May the peace that we feel in their presence be with us all as we journey from this place and on to the next adventures. Thank you all.
To issue welcomes from various organizations, I'm going to start by inviting Nick Carter, who is the local and state government relations from the Office of the Dean of Martin Gatton College of Ag, Food and Environment. So Nick, if you'll give a welcome for us.
Well, it's good to be with you this morning, and I come representing the Office of the Dean of the Martin Gatton, I need to start over. The UK Martin Gatton College of Ag, Food and Environment. I know it's a mouthful, but there's been some changes over this past year, as the many years that I've been here with you all in this role. We had a phenomenal gift given to our college of $100 million. And so for $100 million, we're willing to change the name. And the Martin Gatton is a representation of the Bill Gatton Foundation, and that's in honor and for his parents. And so that's the Martin Gatton part of the name. So we're certainly, you all don't want to hear about those good things, but that's certainly, we're proud of what the equine does to help us get to that point to be able to do that. For someone that would bring that kind of financial support to our organization, that's a big part of what it is. Certainly, we welcome you to the 50th North American Livestock Show, and we're certainly glad you're all here. We value the contests that you all have each year. It's great to see the room full of lots of people, and we're really good. We're really proud of the staff and the agents and all that work within our equine program in Kentucky, and we feel like we are the horse capital of the world. I know, sorry, yeah, and I know that's a big thing that we share, but certainly we welcome you all being here, and if there's anything we could do to make your stay better and your contest better, please feel free to let us know. Thank you, and I wish you well in the results. Thank you.
Thank you, Nick. It's pretty exciting. $100 million, I think you'd all would agree, is transformative, and the things that you can do with that to improve what the University of Kentucky College of Agriculture can offer their students and faculty and your clientele in the state is pretty amazing. So just a reminder of the need to be grateful for these folks that go on and do great things and then turn some of that back over to us. And many of you are here for similar reasons because someone was generous and helped get you here. Our next person, we're excited to introduce Dr. Scott Ratcliffe. He's the chairman of the Department of Animal and Food Sciences at the University of Kentucky.
Good morning. It's a great pleasure to see so many people here this morning. Just maybe a little bit about my background. Many, many years ago, I sat around my parents' house one summer complaining that I had nothing to do. My mom gave me a list of all sorts of things. I think tennis, archery, and horseback riding. And I have no idea to this day why I picked horseback riding, but I did. And that was probably the most expensive decision I've ever made in my life, but one that has stayed with me. So that I happened to start riding at a barn that was part of the 4-H club, and so I did 10 years in 4-H and the Horse and Pony Project and hippology. State of Maryland, I see sitting right here, that's where I grew up. I then went on to school in Virginia, somehow ended up out in Indiana at Purdue University for about 20 years. And then just recently moved to Kentucky this summer to take on the chair position. I have a 16-year-old daughter who unfortunately also likes horses. So it continues to be an expensive decision. But I think it is something that I'm sure all of you are passionate about. And it is a wonderful industry, a wonderful thing to be involved with. Obviously at UK, we've got a few horses. So as you guys start to look at colleges, it's a great, exciting place. We're actually rebuilding most of the ag campus in the next 3 years. So we're building new research facilities, new meats labs, putting some money into one of the farms. So it's a very, very exciting time, and I wish everyone good luck today.
So I'm excited to introduce Dr. Rachel Gaduli, and she is Assistant Director for Kentucky 4-H. That is the common thread that brings us all together. So Rachel.
Good morning. There are many things that I love about 4-H, but I think one of the things that I love the most is how our organization encourages young people to find their spark. Then, through support of parents, guardians, volunteers, and the community, we encourage our young people to set goals around their spark and work to achieve them. I have a couple of questions. First, 4-Hers in the room. How many of you set a goal that led you here today? Raise your hand. Congratulations, you achieved it. You're on the national level. Parents, guardians, volunteers, how many of you are proud of the young people you are here with today? Proud of them despite the trophies or the banners? What this tells me is that you all have worked hard to be here. Those who have supported you along the way are proud of you, and you should be proud of yourself. You've accomplished something big by learning that hard work pays off. The buckles, the ribbons, the plaques, those all will lose their shine. But what will last forever are the memories of the time that you've spent working hard with the community who have cheered you on. The lessons learned while you were chasing your dreams, those will last a lifetime. So, as the ribbons, the plaques, the trophies begin to be passed out here in a little bit, remember this: good things come to those who work hard. Good things come to those who cheer on others. Good things come to those who might fall short, but get back up, dust themselves off, and move on forward. Good things come to those who contribute to the next person trying to achieve their goals. Congratulations on your achievements here. It's been a road of hard work, which you should be very proud of. I know I am proud to welcome you to the Commonwealth of Kentucky. Thank you.
Now to lead us in our pledges and give a 4-Hers response, I have a young lady from Florida. Yes, it's shameless that I brought a Florida 4-Her up here. This is Heather's third time at Eastern National in different divisions. So, and she's graduated from high school last spring. She's majoring in molecular biology with hopes to go on into genetic research as she goes on to graduate school after her bachelor's. She loves chemistry, and so I don't know, she's cut from a different cloth from many of us. So please welcome Heather Owen.
We'll go ahead and start with our pledges. Everyone please rise for our American pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now our 4-H pledge. I pledge my head to clearer thinking, my heart to greater loyalty, my hands to larger service, and my health to better living, for my club, my community, my country, and my world. Good morning, national competitors. My name is Heather Owen. I'm 18 years old, and this is my third and final national event as a 4-Her. I'm from Lake County, Florida, and I've been in 4-H for 8 years, devoting my time to the horse program and to public speaking. There are a few quotes that I've been inspired to share with you relating to the enormity of what 4-H means to me. Helen Keller once said, "Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much." Imagine me, a 10-year-old shy little girl, being introduced to 4-H through her horse trainer. I wasn't sure what I was getting into, but participating in the horse shows was what I was expecting to be involved in. My parents and I also heard that 4-H was a good program, so we jumped right in. My first takeaway from 4-H was the mentorship that surrounded me as I joined my club, Sorrento Renegades. Some of the older girls in my club took me under their wing and came alongside me and taught me, befriended me, and encouraged me at horse shows. Being a mentor is so rewarding, as it allows you to help others to grow just as you've grown. Together, we build a team and contribute to the excellence of 4-H. I started out as an extremely introverted 10-year-old, and now I'm getting out of my comfort zone meeting new people, and being a mentor myself, encouraging and teaching younger 4-H youth all about the passions that they'll discover and bringing them out of their shell so that they can too mentor a younger 4-H'er down the road. This cycle continues to prove that 4-H is a group effort that encourages team building and the sharing of knowledge with others. John Quincy Adams once said, "If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, you are a leader." I'm sure each one of us has someone in mind in our 4-H community that has inspired us to do more and give more. We all have a passion here, and I would venture to say, because of this event, our common passion is the horse program. I'll also go out on a limb to say that an individual comes to mind who encouraged you to not just participate in 4-H to show horses, but to step outside of your realm of comfort and learn to be a leader amongst your peers in hippology, horse judging, quiz bowl, public speaking, or demonstrations. For me, growing as a leader has been inescapable since I was 11. Passion drives me, and having leaders that fuel that passion inspires someone to be a great leader. There are 3 individuals who fueled that passion in me: Dallas Maringolo, my county agent, Mrs. Meg Mann, my county extension director, and Dr. Tim Broke. My county agent, Miss Dallas, has a passion for 4-H and leadership. Her love for 4-H and encouraging words inspired me to desire to be the kind of leader that comes alongside those around me and encourages them to do their best. Being a leader takes confidence, and this is something I've learned throughout my years in 4-H. Mrs. Meg Mann was a coach for my county's hippology, quiz bowl, and horse judging teams for quite a few years until she was promoted to our county extension director. And during her time as coach, I learned so much from her, even if it was only while I was an intermediate. When I became a senior, I used what I had learned from her during my time as an intermediate to help my team members as we competed in each of the 3 team events. Her ambition and passion for the horse program have inspired me to become involved in the educational side of the horse program when I'm done with college. Dr. Tim Broke has been a major influence on me my last 4 years as a 4-H'er. Her dedication and passion for this program shines in everything she does. She's been an incredible role model for me, and I'm so very grateful for all of her advice and knowledge. This event would not have been possible without her leadership, and that natural servant leadership that she possesses inspires me to develop that exact same servant leadership. So now to this event. Eastern Nationals began in 1968 as just a regional horse judging contest held in Virginia, but in 1972, a horse bowl contest was included, and the event became Eastern Nationals in 1978. In 1982, horse public speaking and horse demonstrations were added to become the event that we know and love today. The growth and change that has accompanied this event is indicative of the growth of the 4-H horse program. Being here at Eastern Nationals is an incredible opportunity for each and every one of us who are here today representing our states. It's an opportunity for us to meet new people, compete for our state, and gain valuable experience. Eastern Nationals is an event that encourages decision-making, team building, and critical thinking. Each of these traits are ones that will accompany us throughout our life, so the opportunity to develop them early is important. So over these last couple days, I hope that we all have had fun, pushed ourselves a little extra, done our best, and learned a lot that we can take away from this exciting event. I'll leave you with one last quote that reflects this 4-H experience. 4-H is more than the ribbons and awards. It's about people, experiences, lifelong skills, memories, and county fair. It's about being a role model, giving back, and making the best better. Congratulations to everyone, and I hope you travel safely home after this award ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you, Heather. So Eastern National 4-H Horse Roundup is what you know this event to be, but this is a subset of a very large pie known as the North American Livestock Expo. We are honored to have Mr. David Beck here, the Chief Executive Officer for Kentucky Venues, to give a donor response.
Well, good morning, everyone, and thank you. It's so wonderful to see you here. It's really exciting to see this. You know, when you walk in and you see the young people here, yourselves out here, and all the enthusiasm you've had the last couple of days, and being here in the lobby and talking, and then around this table, so it really inspires people like me. Old farm boy that grew up at the end of the gravel road, undergraduate in animal science. I have an appreciation for this industry and what it does. Give you a little bit of background. We host about 340 events a year. We do about 200 here at the Exposition Center. We do about 140 downtown at the Convention Center, and which is managed all under Kentucky Venues. Well, all those folks that come through our property, about 4 million people on an annual basis in about 60 different countries in every state. Agriculture is very important to us. It is. And we're getting ready to go through some major renovations of these properties. But I keep telling our board and our management team, we all understand we will do that with agricultural events in mind. We want to continue to host events like yours because we think they are so important. Even though we do lots of shows, agriculture is our lifeblood, and we want to continue in that way. On behalf of our board and our management team and the North American, we want to welcome you. I know you've been here for a couple of days or so, 3, and you've been welcomed many times. I want you to know how much we appreciate you being here. Have begun to learn the value of this program and the long legacy that it has. As I've talked with your leaders and those that have managed this program, it's amazing to think for those that preceded you in these contests where they are today, the influence they have on our country and our industry. Pardon me. As was mentioned a while ago by one of the previous speakers, you set goals to get here. I encourage you, if I may, I can't pass this opportunity up when I see this kind of group of talented young people, to also offer some encouragement. I encourage you to continue to set goals in life and modify those as your life changes, as your priorities begin to shift, but always set goals. And also recognizing the skills that you obtain during this process will serve you well no matter what profession you go into. Your leadership skills. And we need leadership in our Commonwealth. We need leadership in our nation, in our homes, in our businesses, in our churches, and organizations, and in government at all levels. You have those leadership skills. And I encourage you to set goals, how you might utilize this to make this country continue to be what it needs to be for future generations to come. I also encourage you, that was mentioned earlier by one of our speakers, you didn't get here by yourself. It takes a lot of people to help with that. People investing in this program, like your sponsors. I encourage you, as you pursue your life career and choices, continue to invest both your resources and your time to those programs like the ones you benefited from, so people can continue to set these tables and compete in these opportunities going forward. It does make a difference. I've seen it time and time again. Made a difference in my life, and I see it daily where it influences decision makers and leaders in business and government and our communities. So I encourage you to do that. Let me just say this, on behalf of everyone that I mentioned, like our board, our management team, and the North American, I just want to congratulate you for what you've accomplished. Just being here in itself is an accomplishment itself. So I want to congratulate you for that. I know you've made yourselves, your family, your parents, your advisors, your coaches, everyone you work with, I know you've made them proud of what you've accomplished here today. Don't let this be the end of the map. Keep on going down the road, see how it goes, and I wish you the best success going forward.
We're going to segue a little bit into our awards, but we're going to start with a very special one, and then I'm going to dismiss our head table because they have lots to do today. But I do want to say that we cannot understate the value and importance of what the University of Kentucky brings to this program. And the person who is our liaison with the North American Livestock Expo is Dr. Fernanda Camarga, and she is going to come up at this time and offer a presentation for our Outstanding Service Award. Fernanda?
Thank you all. Good morning. So I am going to be biased here since Dr. Tambrook was talking about, the kid from Florida. Let me tell you, there is no better state in this country than Kentucky. I don't care what you all think. It's the truth. generally speaking, I've been, doing this for many, many years, 16, 17 years, and I am responsible for the logistics of this event, making sure that you all's rooms are doing well, that, the tables are set right for this breakfast, that, breakfast is served, etc. Including, I don't know if you guys noticed, the weather. If you guys enjoyed the weather this weekend, you have me to thank, because I ordered it, okay? Because some years that I forgot to order, we had horrible blizzards, okay? So yes, so I need to put that in my list to do, to always order good weather. Dr. Godugli here said something about, us cheering each other, and I just wanted that, and that, spoke to me a little bit, because yesterday was, it's a long day for everybody. Everybody's competing and doing a lot. Our brain cells are a little dead at the end of the day, and I was in the restroom, and I was not feeling, too, good. I was just like, oh my gosh, this is such a long day, like we were so tired. And the room was hot yesterday. I don't know. That's why it's so cold today, because I said, this room is too hot, guys. And then, yes, so you're welcome. But one of the 4-H'ers, and I think she competed in public speaking because then I saw her there, and we were there washing our hands, and she looked at me and she said, oh my gosh, your hair is beautiful. And I'm just like, my hair? Because it wasn't that beautiful, but it just made my day, because I'm just like, oh my gosh. So how we're raising these kids, to teach them to cheer each other and to say something nice when they see something nice. And then so I was just like, and she's here, and I'm sure she's going to receive something because of just who she is. So thank you. I don't know where she's at, but it made my day. So no further ado, let me say that I'm here to introduce, to give the award for the Outstanding Service Award. And the person that's receiving this award this year, when I sent the nominations out, many, many people nominated her, so it was, a no-brainer. So it's going to be Sandy Arnold here, but before she comes up here, let me tell you that Sandy grew up in Kansas, okay? And she is an avid horse person. She likes to ride. She likes to, do multiple things with her horse. She just showed me a photo of her yearling, Palomino, cute little filly that she said she's going to break that horse herself. She's going to be a little bronc. By the way that she looked, is going to go Western there for a while. But she is also a 4-H alum in the horse program in Kansas, and then she moved to Virginia, where she was the Equine Extension Associate in Virginia, and she served in our group to put this event together for multiple years. But Sandy is the person that anytime that we were like, oh my gosh, we have to do, who wants to update the website? Silence, crickets, crickets, crickets. Sandy said, I'll do it. Oh, okay. Who wants to do whatever? So like the jobs that are a little bit thankless, right? Because it's like a job that doesn't have a lot of notoriety. Sandy was like, I'll do it. And so Sandy, pretty much held us back and held us together with this like behind the scenes website and doing the photos and doing results and doing all these things that now that she is no longer in our committee, although I invited her yesterday to come back, we're kind of suffering a little bit at the moment. So I would like to introduce to you guys Sandy Arnold, and she is going to be the recipient of this year's Outstanding Service Award, although her trophy, her like plaque, got shipped, I don't know where at this point. It's somewhere, USPS has it. So at some point, maybe she will receive it, but she does deserve a hand of applause.
Gosh, thank you so much, Fernanda. Thank you to all the committee members for nominating me. This is really very special. I'm so very touched. I'm honored, and I'm blessed to be on the receiving end of this award. It really means so much to me, and I've really and truly enjoyed working with these men and women for the past 8 years. And I've just been very grateful to have had this opportunity. As Fernanda said, I was a 4-H alumni, and the only reason why I ended up in the position that I was with Virginia Tech working for them was because I was inspired to do that, very much like Heather had some great words. She stole words right out of my mouth about mentorship. It was because of all the people that mentored me when I was a 4-H'er to get to where I am today, and I'm just very grateful for that. I'd just like to take the opportunity to encourage each and every one of you, wherever you are in life, on your way to college or a new world, a new life, to really enjoy every day in the moment, because these days now and ahead are only once in a lifetime moments, really, never to be duplicated. So hang on to those memories. They will truly mean so much to you in future years. Just thank those around you that have supported you through your journey, and return the joy to them by being the best person you've ever been starting today. I challenge you to be a positive influence to your peers and those you mentor. You just never know whose life you may touch today that impacts them for the rest of their life. Pete Gibbs, he was that person for me. And while we are friends on Facebook, he may never really know the impact and influence that he had on my life. Pete Gibbs was the Kansas State Horse Extension Specialist. And when I was a 4-H'er in Kansas, and he was an avid and very skilled horseman that I really looked up to as a youth. Serving on the first ever State Youth Horse Council, I was fortunate to learn even more about this great man and how he worked. He was kind and soft-spoken, sincere in his words, and appreciated all the energy and enthusiasm of the youth. It was his ambition for the 4-H program and outstanding work ethic that inspired me to take the career path that I chose with Virginia Tech and the horse program. And for that, I am just forever grateful, but even more so to all of those closer friends that I have that have been a big part of mentoring me through my career. And so for that, I'm really grateful and thankful to have this opportunity. Thanks for this award, and congratulations to all of you here at Nationals that you made it. And I just want to congratulate you for being here and making it here, and continue on with your goals. Thank you, and God bless.
So we're going to try really hard to recruit her back as a volunteer. I'm going to allow my head table to be dismissed, and some of them want to sit with their state delegates. Others need to get on with their day. But I'm going to bring Deb Hagstrom. Are you going to be up here for the hippology? Jenny, okay. So as Jenny makes her way up here, Dr. Ivy is from University of Tennessee, Knoxville. And she has a great committee that, if you are involved in hippology, you know it is a huge undertaking because it combines everything we do: speaking skills, judging, knowledge, and the stations. So it's a lot to learn, but it's even a lot to put together. So we want to let that committee know how much we appreciate them. And I'll let her give you instructions regarding photography afterwards, and we'll proceed through all of our awards. We said we'd let you have till 9:30 on the silent auction. Elena, can I make an executive call and say we're going to extend it for 5 minutes? Can we do that, since everybody was respectful to not get up until we were done with that part? Where's Elena? Can we extend 5 minutes on the silent? Okay, 5 minutes. If you have a horse in the race on the silent auction, we'll give you 5 minutes. It is 9:34 right now, so in 5 minutes we're going to close it down. So if you're still betting on something, make your way over there quietly. And I'll turn it over to Dr. Ivy.
Thank you, Dr. Tenbrook. Good morning, everyone. Hopefully, there we go. Okay, so hopefully you guys have had a wonderful weekend here, kind of enjoying and celebrating with each other. Like she said, my name is Jenny Ivy. I'm an associate professor at the University of Tennessee, and I'm also the state extension specialist. But in this capacity, I had the honor of chairing the hippology committee for another year. And really, this committee is something that takes a whole arsenal of people to put together. And truly, it's not possible without Deb Hagstrom from Illinois and Meg Sachs from Minnesota, who also serve on the committee with me, and the individuals that really helped to pull it together leading up to and during the competition. And so this year, we had representatives who helped us run the contest from 6 different states, and also from the Philippines that are here visiting on a USDA fellowship. And so it really is neat to see how all of their different expertise and connections bring that contest together. And I hope that while you are here, whether you're a competitor, a parent, a coach, a volunteer, an agent, whatever your role may be, that you see the value of those connections as well, because they continue to grow throughout your professional career or your personal lives, and they really help to guide you on whatever path you choose. And so hopefully as you look forward, I know for me when I was a 4-H'er, I never necessarily thought that I would be up here on the stage looking back out at all of you, remembering the chair that I sat in when I competed as well. So congratulations to all of you that competed, and also I want to give a really warm, sincere thank you to all of the volunteers and parents and support that got you here. So let's give them a round of applause. So hippology consists of 5 individual phases: a written exam, a slides phase, judging, stations, and a team problem. And so I will go ahead and apologize in advance because we have a few things to get through while I'm up here, but we'll go as quickly as we can to give the youth the recognition that they deserve. But remember, even if your name isn't called or your team isn't recognized today, you all have a huge accomplishment that you got just for being here. Okay? And I know that that might not feel the great in the moment, but I promise you that that is something that you should be proud of and you should take home for even making it here today. We're first going to start with the individual of each particular phase, followed by the team for that phase, and we'll end with the overall awards. When we think of our sponsors and photographs, and Sandy, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I believe that we are asking for the reserve and high teams of each phase and overall to have their photos taken, and the top, is it 10 or just the top 2 individuals? And the top 2 individuals as well, okay? We're gonna start with the individual written. Our ribbons were sponsored by the North American, our reserve ribbon and silver tray sponsored by the North American as well, and our high individual ribbon and trophy plaque are sponsored by the American Quarter Horse Association. We did have a tie for the 10th individual for the written phase, which is broken by the overall score. So in 10th place from Florida is Maya Miller. We also had a tie for 8th and 9th place, again broken by the overall score, with 9th place from Tennessee, Elizabeth Miller. In 8th place from New York is Tess Bergford. Receiving 7th place, also from New York, Lydia Visser. In 6th place from North Carolina, Elena Hamilton. In 5th place from North Carolina, Sarah Richardson. In 4th place, also from North Carolina, Stevie Sharam. We did have a tie for 3rd and 2nd places, respectively, broken by overall score. So 3rd place going to New York, Ezekiel Visser. The reserve individual for the written phase from New York, Paxton Youngers. And our top individual this year in the written phase from North Carolina, Siona Wilcox. All right, we'll now move to the team awards for the written phase. Our 10th place team from Florida, receiving 375 points. Yeah. All right, our 9th place team is from Missouri. We had a two-way tie for 7th and 8th place, which is broken by the team's overall score. And so in 8th place is the team from Vermont. In 7th place is Oregon. Sixth place is Tennessee. In 5th place is the team from Ohio. Receiving 4th place is Washington. The 3rd place team is from Massachusetts. I forgot to mention this before, so I'm going to hold you in suspense for just a second. Our top 10 teams are provided ribbons from the North American, and our high team is provided a ribbon for the member and the coach and a plaque from the North American as well. We're going to get their steps in this morning. Okay, our reserve team in the written phase with a total score of 540 points is New York. And scoring 20 points more with a 560 is the team from North Carolina receiving top honors for the written phase. All right, we're now going to move to the individual stations awards. In 10th place from Ohio is Jordan Simpson. In 9th place from Massachusetts, Hannah Swanson. In 8th place from North Carolina, Sarah Richardson. In 7th place from Florida, Maya Miller. All right, in 6th place from New York, Lydia Visser. In 5th place, also from New York, Tess Bergford. In 4th place from New York is Paxton Youngers. Sorry, it's Paxton. Thank you for telling me. Peyton Youngers. Yes, I am trying to shift it here. In 3rd place from North Carolina, Sayona Wilcox. Receiving reserve honors for this phase with a total score of 141 points from North Carolina, Elena Hamilton. And our top individual for the stations phase from New York is Ezekiel Visser. All right, we'll now move to the team stations awards. Starting in 10th place is the team from Kentucky. In 9th place is Vermont. Eighth place is the team from Oregon. In 7th place is Florida. We're on 6, yeah. In 6th place is Missouri. Receiving 5th place for the station's phase is Tennessee. Fourth place goes to Massachusetts. Third place goes to Ohio. Our reserve champion team is from North Carolina. And the top team in the stations phase for this year's contest is New York. All right, we're halfway through. Bear with me. We're now into the judging phase. These kids had a lot to do on Saturday. So we had a 2-way tie for 9th and 10th place, broken by the overall score. So our 10th top judger this year from Wisconsin is Maggie Hoffman. Our 9th high individual from Florida, Ryan Dennis. In 8th place from Washington, Vivian Rice. We also had a 2-way tie for 6th and 7th place, again broken on the overall score. In 7th place goes to Florida's Elia Vicky. In 6th place is Lydia Visser from New York. Our 5th top judger from North Carolina is Elena Hamilton. Receiving 4th place is Chloe Howard from Ohio. Third place goes to Ohio again, Jordan Simpson. There is only a 1-point split between reserve and high individuals here. So our reserve individual scoring 197 points out of 200 from North Carolina, Sarah Richardson. And our top individual for this judging phase, scoring 198 points from Washington, Hannah Wold. That's awesome. You gotta love that excitement, right? That's the best. All right, we're now to our team judging phase. In 10th place is Massachusetts. Ninth place goes to Tennessee. Eighth place goes to Iowa. Seventh place is the team from Missouri. Sixth place goes to Washington. The team in 5th place yields from New York. Fourth place is Oregon. The team in 3rd place is from Florida. Our reserve champion team for the judging phase this year is Ohio. And the top judging team this year with a total score of 753 points is North Carolina. Okay, we're now going to do our team problem awards. Because the teams are scored all together, there's no individual for this phase, so we'll go right to our team awards. The 10th team for the team problem phase goes to Florida. The 9th place team is Tennessee. In 8th place is the team from Wisconsin. Receiving 7th place is Missouri. Sixth place is the team from Oregon. Making sure my runners have caught up on their ribbons up here. Okay. In 5th place goes to North Carolina. Receiving 4th place is the team from Massachusetts. The 3rd place team is New York. Our reserve champion team for the team problem phase, scoring 141 points, is Ohio. And our top team this year, taking home a total of 145 points, is Washington. Those are some great faces over there. Congratulations, everyone. So we're now going to do our overall awards. 3rd to 10th place ribbons and the top 10 individual plaque are provided by the North American. The Reserve High individual ribbon and trophy are provided by the American Morgan Horse Association. And we thankfully have some scholarship awards for the high individual provided by the University of Louisville, a trophy from the American Quarter Horse Association, and a ribbon as well. Starting in 10th place with a total score of 417 points from Ohio is Jordan Simpson. In 9th place, scoring 420 points from Florida, Maya Miller. In 8th place, scoring 432 points from North Carolina, Stevie Sharam. In 7th place, scoring 435 points from New York, Tess Bergford. In 6th place, with 437 points, also from New York, Lydia Visser. In 5th place, again from New York, Ezekiel Visser with 440 points. In 4th place, with a 445-point total from North Carolina, Sarah Richardson. In 3rd place, again from New York, with 459 points, Peyton Youngers. Our reserve high individual overall, with 460 points, from North Carolina, Sayona Wilcox. Can we have the top 10 individuals that we've already called over for your photo, please, if you don't mind? And our top individual overall this year, scoring 468 points from North Carolina, Elena Hamilton. Congratulations to all of our individuals. We'll wrap up with our team overall awards, where the 3rd to 10th place team have a ribbon for their team members and coaches from the North American, and also a plaque as well from them. We have a trophy and ribbons and a silver tray from the North American for the reserve team. And the high team also receives a ribbon, a traveling trophy from the American Quarter Horse Association, and plaques from the North American as well. All right, we're starting in 10th place with a total score of 1,394.5 points is Vermont. In 9th place, with a total score of 1,485 points, is Tennessee. Scoring 1,497 points, and in 8th place is Florida. In 5th place, with 1,503 total points, is Oregon. Only 1.5 points higher in 6th place, with 1,504.5, very important, is Missouri. Fifth place, with 1,513 points, is Washington. Scoring 1,540 points, and in 4th place is Massachusetts. The 3rd place team, scoring 1,663 points, is Ohio. Our reserve champion team this year, totaling 1,906.5 points, is from New York. And that leaves our top team scoring 1,925 points from North Carolina. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Dr. Ivy, and that huge effort put on by that hippology committee, and to all of you who participated. It was a very long day, I know. So we're going to bring up Kelsey Gatamara from Purdue University and Mary Jane Little from University of Kentucky to present the Public Speaking Awards. I think. There we go. There you go, Mary Jane.
Gosh, I even wore heels today, too. Okay.
5'2".
5 foot. All right. Welcome, everyone. Good morning. The 2023 Public Speaking Contest brought diverse topics ranging from drill team and genetics to hay quality and all the way to symbols of the West. We would like to extend our gratitude to our judges and congratulations to all of the contestants. Everyone did a fantastic job with their speech. We would also like to thank our award sponsors. 3rd through 10th place individuals will receive a ribbon and a top 10 individual plaque from the North American. The reserve individual will receive a ribbon and a trophy from NAILE. The high individual will receive a ribbon from the North American, a trophy from the Arabian Horse Association, a $500 scholarship from North Carolina State University, and a subscription to Horse Illustrated. All right, without further ado, let's get started. In 10th place, it will go to Maya Landis from Maryland. In 9th place, we'll invite Shelby Bolt from Indiana up. In 8th place, we have Briar Watts-Reddick from Ohio. In 7th place is Susan Barrows from Massachusetts. In 6th place, we have Emily Roadcap from New York. In 5th place, from Tennessee, we have John Everett Martin. Is it top 10? Okay. And also, we would like to invite all of our top 10 individuals to get their picture taken as well in the left-hand side. Right here. All right, in 4th place, we have Madeline Bowie from Minnesota. In 3rd place, from Virginia, is Ireland Hobbs. In 2nd place, our reserve high individual goes to Kate Stamey from Oregon. And our champion high individual for the 2023 public speaking at the North American goes to Faith Wales from North Carolina. Congratulations, everyone.
So fun fact, Mary Jane Little from Kentucky, when you get her emails, it says Little Mary Jane, and she's 5 foot nuttin', so I think I can't help but call her Miss Little. So she receives that. She's very sweet. So next up, we have the horse individual, individual presentation with Wendy DeVito from the University of Florida and Lori Stroud from North Carolina State University. And at the end, we do have scores for coaches from each of these deals, and I think you were told at the coaches meeting, when you bring your thank you notes, we'll give you your scores. So keep that in mind at the end when everything is wrapped.
Okay, good morning. I'm really honored to be announcing our top 10 individuals in the 4-H horse presentation contest. Our top 10 individuals will receive a ribbon and a plaque from the North American. Our reserve champion will have a trophy presented to them from the American Morgan Horse Association, and our champion presenter will receive a trophy from Arabian Horse and a $500 scholarship from the American Youth Horse Council. So starting in 10th place with a score of 226, from Ohio, Maggie Schleppy. In 9th with a score of 234, from Minnesota, Rachel Gasser. Our 8th place individual had a score of 244, from Washington, Dylan Qureshi. Our 7th place individual had a score of 250, from Florida, Mary Jett. In 6th with a score of 262, from Maryland, Danica Frushauer. Fifth place had a score of 264, from Idaho, Sophia Sanford. In 4th was with a score of 273, from New Jersey, Sienna Hoban. Third place had a score of 277, from North Carolina, Anastasia Smith. And our reserve champion individual with a score of 286 from Massachusetts, Elizabeth Tripp. And our champion in the individual presentation contest with a score of 290 from New York, Charlotte Couchman. And Charlotte's coach was Sarah Wilhelm. Congratulations, everybody.
Sure, please do. Congratulations, you all. That's great. So 4-H horse team presentation is going to be presented by Megan Duthith. So if Megan will make her way up here. Just want to shout out Scott, who's chaired this committee and a big part of the Communications Team Award. So thank you, Scott, for your leadership in this. So we'll pass out the awards now. Megan, thank you.
All right, good morning, everyone. Like so many other people up here this morning, I am also a former 4-H'er who was lucky enough to compete here at Roundup several times, and it is just a joy to be back judging again this year. The quality of the team presentations was really fantastic. Congratulations to all of you, and keep showing us what you're passionate about, and keep competing. You're really doing a fantastic job. So again, congrats. We have a couple housekeeping things. Photographs, we're looking for the top 5, please, to head over for photos. And our awards, 3rd through 9th, because we only had 9 teams, will receive ribbons and plaques. And those were from North American. Our reserve team will receive ribbons as well as trophies from North American, and our high team will receive trophies from the Pinto Horse Association, as well as $500 scholarships sponsored by APHA's Horse IQ. All right. In 9th place, our team from Ohio, Kate Kraft and Kaylee Matheny. In 8th place, our team from New York, Abby Donnelly and Lizzie Cable. In 7th place, our team from Virginia, Mary Beth Martin and Emma Kate Sazanov. In 6th place, our team from Vermont, Lily Provost and Sam Provost. In 5th place, the team from Florida, Heather Owen and Michaela Clement. Fourth place, our team from Massachusetts, Emma Pannone and Eva Horrigan. In 3rd place, the team from Oregon, Joey Ellington and Anna Hammersley. All right, our reserve champions with 274 points from North Carolina, Caden Lowe and Emerson Page. And our first place champion team with 278 points from Washington, Charlotte Pestinger and Camille Talbot. Congratulations, everyone.
One of the hardest things about being young is standing up in front of people and talking. You see, I've gotten over that. I was an Air Force brat, so I learned you had to say, hey, how you like me so far, or be really, really shy. So communications is near and dear to my heart. And this next award is for, to award the state that has the overall highest number of points across all competitions. Lori Stroud is going to introduce our winners.
Okay, like Dr. Timbrook said, this award adds together the total points for public speaking, individual presentation, and team presentation for all the states that competed. And to be eligible for this award, you do have to have an entry in at least 2 of those contests. So starting in 10th, the high team, and again, 3rd through 10th will receive a ribbon from the North American. In 10th place with a score of 479 is the communications team from Maryland. In 9th place with a score of 514 is the team from Minnesota. Yeah, I think it's just first and second. Yeah. Okay. In 8th place with a score of 517 is Florida. Seventh with a score of 522 is Washington. Sixth place had a score of 526, and that's Virginia. Fifth place with a score of 559 is Oregon. In 4th with 702 is Ohio. Third high communications team with a score of 791 is New York. And our first and second high communications teams do need to have their picture taken at the backdrop. Our reserve champion team will receive silver trays and ribbons from the North American. And with a score of 823, that award goes to Massachusetts. Our champion communications team will receive a plaque from the North American and a traveling trophy sponsored by the Florida 4-H horse program. And our champion communications team with a score of 841 is North Carolina.
Going to invite our Horse Bowl committee members, Kara Colvin from Ohio State University, Deb Mannering, also from Ohio 4-H, and Jennifer Nadeau had to go back early, but just wanted to recognize University of Connecticut. She's helped with that. So, so Deb Hagstrom's going to help us pass these out. Horse Bowl winners.
And as my predecessors have alluded to, we'd just like to thank everybody. Yesterday we had a great contest. We really appreciate all of our officials who volunteer their time each year to come out and help us out and serve as part of the contest and give back to the kids. So a huge thank you to all of them and to some of our folks who stepped in for us at last minute and helped us make sure that the contest went smoothly yesterday. Yeah. I was getting to them, so yeah. And also wanted to take just a moment too and thank Z-Craft. So every year for the last 20 plus years, they have sponsored the buzzers for us. So they send us 3 sets of buzzers each year, brand new for us to use for the contest. So if you were in there, please take a few moments, write them a nice thank you note, and recognize them for the support of the Horse Bowl contest as well. So. We'll start out with our team awards, since everybody kind of knows a little bit about at least the top 3 yesterday. Horse Bowl is one of those that it's a little bit easier to know who the top team is because we decide that before the end of the day. But in 10th place, we'd like to recognize in the overall team, Tennessee. So if the Tennessee team wants to come. And our high teams will each get a ribbon, and they will also get a top 10 team plaque. So, Not sure if Tennessee's here. Okay. In 9th place, the team from New York. Eighth place in yesterday's contest was the team from Virginia. In 7th place was Idaho. Our 5th place team yesterday, or I'm sorry, 6th place was Oregon. So, important. And moving to our top 5 teams. In 5th place, the team from Massachusetts. Our 4th place team in yesterday's contest was Illinois. And 3rd was the team from Maryland. And our reserve champion team yesterday, and they will also be receiving recognition from the North American. They'll have a silver tray for each member and coach from North American, and their ribbons, plus their top 10 plaques. In a close game that came down to the final round with a tie and a tiebreaker, the team from Ohio. And we'd also like to recognize our 2023 Champion Horse Bowl team from North Carolina. And they will be receiving the traveling trophy as well as the trophy sponsored by the North American and individual awards for each member. In Horse Bowl, the individual awards are the ones that we keep secret until this morning. And so we'd like to recognize our top 10 individuals. And our top 10 individuals are based on the sum of their high 3 games, then their average, and then their overall score as tiebreakers. Tough contest yesterday. And our top 10 individuals, again, receiving ribbons for each member as well as a top 10 plaque. In 10th place, from New York, Rhiannon Swimler. In 9th place, from Oregon, Madison Gray. Our 8th place individual, from North Carolina, Jenna Garrison. In 7th place, from Maryland, Olivia Baltrosky. Individuals, 6th place. In 6th place, from North Carolina, Chloe Oakes. Olivia from Maryland. In 5th place, from the state of Maryland, Brianna Schwamm. In 4th place, from North Carolina, Graham Zeiders. In 3rd, from Maryland, Mabry Orndorff. And our reserve champion high individual in the contest will be receiving a ribbon and a trophy from the North American. This year from the state of North Carolina, Kara Worth. And our overall high individual in the Horse Bowl contest will receive a $500 scholarship from the American Youth Horse Council, a trophy sponsored by the Arabian Horse Association, as well as their ribbon. From the state of Ohio, Ayla Powers. And we want to make sure that our top 10 individuals and our champion and reserve champion team do exit to the left and make certain that you get your picture taken. We will email the written results for the coaches. Okay. Got it? All right. Did you need anything else, Deb?
Is there a representative from Tennessee that's here from one of the other, from that delegation that could pick up the awards and take back to your state? Yeah, right here at the front table. Sorry, Jenny. It's just like, my brain is, okay. If Jennifer, if you could make your way up here. The last but not least contest we're going to recognize of the 6 categories today is horse judging. And so to introduce our recipients of the awards, Jennifer Reynolds from University of Maryland chairs that committee. Ashley McCarter from Tennessee is going to help with that. Elena Cross from NC State. And is Jessica? Yeah, Kirsten also from Maryland. So thank you, ladies.
Before I go through all of the awards that we have to present for this contest, though, it is a very, as all of our contests are, it is a labor-intensive contest, and we owe a tremendous thanks to all of the committee members and those that helped us, Jessica Tyson, Becca Bittner back home that helped with some of the behind-the-scenes work, and of course our horse providers that bring their horses out here for us, some of them from quite a distance away. They're not paid. They don't get a stipend for that particularly, and our officials, of course, too. We had an outstanding group of contest officials this year that were wonderful to work with and gave some excellent critiques and pointers to our contestants at the end of the contest. So we give awards in halter, performance, oral reasons, and overall. We will start with our halter division, our high individuals in halter. The top 10 individuals will receive ribbons from the North American. So please come up and get those. In 10th place, we did have several ties, I will say to you before I get going. We had several ties. Ties in these performance and halter classes are broken on oral reasons. So 9th and 10th place, we had a tie. In 10th, from Virginia, Ashley Wilmer. In 9th place, high individuals in halter, from Illinois, Talia Piard. In 8th place, from North Carolina, Samantha Durham. In 7th place, from Tennessee, Mallory Johnson. We had another tie in 5th and 6th, again broken on reasons. In 6th place, from Oregon, Sienna Mahaffey. And in 5th place, from Indiana, Sarah Jane Pettigrew. Another tie between 3rd and 4th. In 4th, from New York, Kylie Estrella. And 3rd place goes to Michaela Toman from Oregon. Second place from Ohio, Abigail Smith. And our second place winner is also receiving a silver tray from North American along with their ribbon. Our high individual in the halter division receives an award from the American Quarter Horse Association, and we do need you to run over to the backdrop for a photo, please. From North Carolina, Austin Stinson Miller. Moving on to our team awards in the halter division, our top 10 teams receive ribbons from the North American. In 10th place, the team from Florida. In 9th place, the team from Massachusetts. Eighth place goes to the team from Iowa. Seventh place to the team from New York. Sixth place goes to Vermont. Fifth to Illinois. Fourth place, our team from Tennessee. Third place, going to Ohio. Second in halter to North Carolina. And edging them out by 1 point, high team in halter receiving a plaque from the North American, the team from Oregon. The Oregon team is coached by Melissa Bates. Congratulations. Moving to our performance division, these are our under saddle classes. Again, we had several ties in this division broken on reasons. Our top 10 individuals receiving ribbons from North American. 10th place, high individual in performance from Maryland, Cassidy Stone. There was a tie between 9th and 10th, moving into 9th place from North Carolina, Austin Stinson Miller. Eighth place from Oregon, Natalie Wilson. Seventh place from Tennessee, Eli Julian. Sixth place from Virginia, Ashley Wilmer. Fifth place from North Carolina, Georgia Wand. We had a tie between third and fourth place. Fourth place goes to Macy Sarasal from Florida. And third to Talisa Thomas from Illinois. Our reserve high individual in performance receiving a silver tray from North American along with the ribbon from North Carolina, Allie Coble. And our high individual in our performance division also receiving an award from the American Quarter Horse Association with 292 points. Please go over and get your photo taken. From North Carolina, Samantha Durham. Moving on to recognize our high teams in the performance division. Top 10 teams are recognized with ribbons from the North American. In 10th place, the team from Vermont. In 9th place, bring up our team from Oregon. Eighth place, New York. 7th place, Maryland. 6th place, the team from Illinois. 5th place, our team from Florida. 4th place goes to Ohio. 3rd place to our team from Washington. 2nd high team in performance, Tennessee. And our performance high team members are the team also receiving a plaque from North American with 861 points, our team from North Carolina. Moving on to our oral reasons division, arguably one of the most important divisions of our contest. These points really do help make or break both the performance and halter divisions, as well as counting on their own. So we're always very proud of these 4-H members. In 10th place, from Ohio, Vicki Brandt. In 9th place, from Tennessee, Mallory Johnson. In 8th place, also from Tennessee, Peyton Archer. In 7th place, from Illinois, Talia Piard. I apologize if I mispronounce names. In 6th place, from Indiana, Sarah Jane Pettigrew. In 5th place, from North Carolina, Allie Coble. In 4th place, from North Carolina, Georgia Wand. In 3rd place, from North Carolina, Austin Stinson Miller. Second place, from Virginia, Ashley Wilmer. And our high individual, in oral reasons, receiving an award from the American Quarter Horse Association. We do need you to get your photo at the backdrop, please. From North Carolina, Samantha Durham. Team awards and oral reasons receive ribbons from NAILE for our top 10 folks. Our high team will receive a plaque. In 10th place, we have the team from Iowa. In 9th place, our team from Washington. Eighth place, our team from Oregon. Seventh place, Florida. Sixth place will go to Massachusetts. Fifth place, Illinois. Fourth place, our team from New York. Third place, third high team in oral reasons, the team from Ohio. Our second place team from Tennessee. And our high scoring team in oral reasons with a total score of 549 points from North Carolina.
little bad for some of them.
I feel like this is going fast. Y'all have been waiting forever, but I'm like, my goodness, we're almost done already. One last round of awards to go. All right, high individuals overall. And I do want to say, I had meant to say at the beginning, we had 17 four-person teams in this contest and a couple of states that brought some that competed as individuals. So it was a nice representation of teams, and we certainly have a lot of 4-H members that scored well, and scores were close, but were not able to get up into the top 10 that we recognized. So we do want to congratulate you all as well. And as Dr. Tenbrook said earlier, we do have full results available to give to the coaches if you sign out for them, and I will hold them hostage until you bring me your thank you notes at the table up front here when the contest has completed, or when our award ceremony has completed. High individuals overall, and we do need photos of all of these folks, please, at the backdrop once I've called you up. Our top 10 individuals will be receiving ribbons and plaques from the North American. We appreciate their support of this contest in particular. They give us quite a lot of our awards. In 10th place, from North Carolina, Georgia Wand. In 9th place, from Illinois, Talisa Thomas. We had a tie between 7th and 8th. In 8th place, from Florida, Macy Sersau. In 7th place, from Ohio, Abigail Smith. Sixth place, from North Carolina, Allie Coble. Fifth place, from Oregon, Natalie Wilson. Fourth place, from Tennessee, Mallory Johnson. All 10. Yeah, pictures for all 10 folks. So I think they're getting over there. Where did I stop? 2. I'm at 3. Am I at 3? You at 3rd? And I have to announce that one, right? Sorry. No, she's coming. Okay, 3rd. Sorry, it's all right. We're good. Yes, all of you, top 10, we need photos of you. So 3rd place. Sorry, just dragging the suspense out a bit. From Virginia, Ashley Wilmer. Our reserve high individual is also receiving a trophy from the Arabian Horse Association. This was another very close placing. From North Carolina, Samantha Durham. Our high individual overall with 563 points, receiving a trophy from the American Quarter Horse Association and a $500 scholarship sponsored by the University of Louisville Equine Industry Program. From North Carolina, Austin Stinson Miller. I'm glad to have a boy like it. It's kind of fun. Congratulations to all of our individuals. One final set of awards to announce, and that is our high teams overall. We do need photos of our high team and our reserve high team. I'll try to remember that again. What? Pardon? The photos are just of the 2. High and reserve high overall are the ones that we need photos of for this, at least according to our paperwork here. Our 10th high team overall from Iowa. Ninth overall, making the long trip worthwhile, our team from Washington. Eighth high team, Vermont. 7th high team overall goes to our team from Florida. 6th high team, New York. 5th, Illinois. 4th overall team, our team from Oregon. Our 3rd high team is our team from Ohio. Our reserve high team receiving a trophy from North American and silver trays as well. And again, please go get your pictures taken. Reserve high team with their score was 1603, 1,603 points, Tennessee. Our overall high team receives a traveling trophy from the American Paint Horse Association. We do ask that you bring that back, that we can award next year. They get a plaque to each team member and the coach from the North American. It's a good day to be from North Carolina. Again, congratulations to all of our judging team and individual contestants today. We were really glad that we were able to put on the contest that we could for you, and so thankful for your participation.
If you'll indulge us just 2 more minutes, I promise we'll wrap this really quickly. Elena Cross has been spearheading our silent auction. It's a great fundraiser to help offset the cost of this very expensive tens of thousands of dollars group of contests. And she's going to award a plaque to the highest selling basket, and then like you guys to know that you can pick up your silent auction items and pay for them as soon as we conclude. And your scores, if you haven't received your scores yet, our committee chairs will be up here in the front. If you'll bring us your thank you notes, just 1 more minute, y'all. If you'll bring us your thank you notes, we will give you your score sheets.
First, this is super, super, super important. Attention. If you were a high individual overall for anything and you got an envelope, I have to have that envelope today before you leave or you do not get your money. Okay? So if you have an envelope or if someone walked out of here and you know they had an envelope, I have to have that. I'll be at the silent auction table. I have to have it completed today for you to get that money. Okay? Number 2, if you received a cool award and you're worried about it getting damaged on the way home, we saved all of the boxes for trophies. So you can come see one of us and we'll help you get a box that your trophy fits in if you're worried about damaging it. And then number 3, our silent auction, high basket winner. And when I counted before we had the second silent auction, we were at over $1,500. So thank you guys for donating on that. But it was a very close winner by $10, goes to the Florida Cooler. So the state of Florida, congratulations. And we thank you guys all so much for your support for this event, and we look forward to seeing you again next year.
Just leave it here. So just to let you guys know, Elena's taken over as committee chair, so we're excited about that. I just say be grateful, be kind, and be blessed. Y'all have safe travels.